In this video, let's take a look at how our viewing options affect what we see for features and tools while working on our document page. We'll start by selecting this text frame over here. And if we come over here to the Properties pane, you notice we have 3 tabs we can work with while working and modifying this text frame. For example, in the Text tab, we see options for font and spacing and alignment. So maybe I want to have the text aligned to the right instead of the left. And then I can come over here to the Layout tab. I can go ahead and choose options for the size and position, for fill, and for borders as well. And then I can also choose some setting options. Now, there may be times, for example, when you're working on something such as a text frame, and you've set an option previously, but then you go back to maybe modify the option. For example, maybe you were working with scrolling text and you select the text container, but all of a sudden you don't see that option to work with. That's very simple. It happens when you're authoring. It's based upon the view that you have selected. Right now in the View menu, we have Basic Properties selected. What this means is we're not seeing all of the features and the tools to work with while we're working with elements on our document page. We're just looking at some of the basic property tools. We can go ahead and swap this over to Normal, which will give us more tools, or we can go ahead and swap it over to Advanced. And then you'll notice now that we have a whole bunch of other options to work with, including in the Layout tab, we go down past border features, and then what I was mentioning before, here we have the ability to work with overflow and scrolling text as well. So if there's any time that you're working with a particular element on a document page and you don't see the feature that you need to work with, but you know you've worked with it before, remember to go to the View menu and change from the view that you're currently working in, which would most likely probably be Basic Properties. I recommend just swap over to Advanced Properties, and then you'll probably find the tool that you need to work with.